Okay, so once ES takes that previous low, which is our first DP, which is at this previous low for NQ. So once we take this previous low on NQ, our stops will go to break even. And then our first DP is resting at this low. And once ES takes that low or NQ takes the low, then our stops will go to break even. So our break even point is at this previous low. So once either NQ or ES takes that short-term low, I'll move my stops to break even, and then our first TP is referenced on ES at that point. Alright, move your stops to the previous short-term high at 944. Should start to see an acceleration towards that short-term low, and at that point we'll move our stops to break even. Alright guys, stops to break even at this point. We've just taken out that short-term low. I believe we're up around 30 handles or so. So if you want to take a TP1 here, you can. But my TP1's at the second short-term low. So we're currently up 36 handles so far. My TP1's at 50 handles. Because the overall draw is going to be this 1 minute bullish gap resting below with the 5. With this point of minor sell side. So I got my TP1 at this level at 50 handles. So that's where I take off my first bit of the position, which is at around a 1 to 2. For first DP. Alright, boom. First DP smash, guys. Make sure you edit your stop at break even. Let me edit my stop at break even. Yeah, so easy gains so far. We've secured not 25 handles at first TP. Our first TP was actually at 50.5 handles. So far we've secured 50.5 handles. The reason for taking this trade is because ES already tapped into the 1 minute bearish. There wasn't a 1 minute bearish on NQ. And price came very close to the 2 minute fair value gap, which we've seen here. I ended up going short of the 1 minute order block here. I went short of the order block when EOS was inside of that 1 minute bearish. Set a 25 handle stop, first DP here. This is our point of break even. And now price has rebalanced this range that we've seen between the first and the second day of macro. And we've returned back to the 5 minutes. So far I've taken 50% off. And my second TP rests at this second low, and then final TP is at 10 AM open price. So at the 10 AM open, that's where I've got my final TP. I believe that's the overall draw for this second day of macro, which is the 10 AM open. So yeah, so far 50 handles secured. And I know a lot of you have actually backtest my trades, and they've found more profit in actually closing out fully at first DP. So, I mean, if that's the case and you find more profitability doing that, then by all means do that, to be honest. I mean, you would have secured 50.5 handles. So if you're trading just one contract, you'd be up like 1.1, 1.2k if you closed out now. And you're currently up, say, 70 handles or so. So that'll be 1.3k so far, just from one contract. But every bearish confluence here, such as this 1 minute bearish, should get respected, and we should see an acceleration lower towards that 10 AM open. Alright guys, hopefully some of you secured the first trade of March. We secured 50 handles so far. Stops are at break even. Let's spam some fucking W's in the chat, guys. Let's get W's in the chat on Discord. Spam it in there. And let's let everyone know. We've just started March. First W. We're not playing fucking games. And expect this to be like the whole of March. I'm not chatting shit. This is what March is like. And April. And May. Spam it in the chat, guys. How much did everyone make? And spam the W's in the chat as well. And make sure to leave your stops at break even. You can be 60, 70% closed out at TP1. I'm still holding the trade towards 10 AM. Sell side, 1,000, 650, 900. Easy gains. It's just what you do. When you come to Miami, you make money. This is why I can no longer be in Thailand. And guys, I don't want to see any of you guys. Anyone inside my group does not go Thailand. I'm never going again. I don't even think I'm going to step foot in Asia again, guys. I don't even want to go to Asia. I was thinking of going to Japan. I was like, Japan looks quite nice. I mean, not the women, but I seen they have some nice bars. You know when they make like the drinks and that? I seen a few videos. There's some nice bars in Japan, but apart from the street racing, I don't really see myself going to Japan. I'm going to stay in Miami for a little while. So if any of you guys are down in Miami, let me know. and you'll see me around. Staying in Brickell area. Don't raid my yard. Don't come to my house, start like knocking on my door and shit. But I'm gonna see you guys around, you know. Mandatory W, absolutely. I mean, start of March, we're gonna take plenty more Ws. There was plenty of opportunities, not just this one. So when I stayed live since the first day of macro, there was this one outside of macro. I know there was one person or many people inside the group who took this long, and then we took a short off the order block here on the 1 minute when ES was inside the bearish gap, and it just shy of the 2 minute bearish, and there was a long off the 2 minute mitigation. Price came to TP1 on ES, and you move stops to break even. I know someone took that and got taken out for gains. The other trade was the short towards London lows at the start, and to be honest, there's been so many opportunities today at the start of March. There is no reason for you not to make any money. There was a short here. You have the mitigation continuation model of the 1 minute. I didn't take it personally because I actually wanted to see a opportunity for longs, but we didn't get that, and the opportunity for long that I was looking for happened outside of macro. That's why I stayed live. And I know some of you do take trades outside macro, so I did mark it out for you guys. It was blatantly obvious if you guys took that. Is there any particular reason why you chose Miami? So, number one, I'll tell you that I'm registering my business on Tuesday in Miami. They're offering me a E2 visa, which is basically you deposit $100,000 into a US bank account, and I register my business in Miami. I pay 7% tax, which is actually reasonably good, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a lot higher. So I'm registering the business in Miami. The weather's consistently good. It's close to Mexico and Colombia and Brazil. My family still lives in the UK to this day. So when I do go to visit my family, and to be honest, they're always on vacation, but when they are in the UK, it's only an 8-hour flight from Miami to the UK. It's one straight flight, you know. So it makes a lot of sense. Booking Miami end of June/July. Must be done. It has to be done. Yeah, it's actually spring break right now. In around 10 days or so, Miami's going to get, especially South Beach. Oh my God. I'm not going to be around there, to be honest. I might take a trip up there, see what it's saying, smoke some shisha, but I have had my fair shares of being in the clubs. So I'm not going to be caught up in any clubs in Miami. I don't really care. I just want to make money. I care about making money, and that's it. So I'm not going to see me catching up in the clubs with these stinky Miami things, you know? They actually implemented a bunch of rules this year, trying to turn off people from Miami. Miami is getting extremely busy, obviously due to all the influencers who have come here and keep... I don't know, I see reels at the moment, people always talking about the Miami effect. I mean, you can work anywhere in the world and make money. It's like, what's the difference between being in Miami or being in, say, Colombia? I can still make just the same amount of money in either location. There's no difference. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, there is actually a few businesses outside of trading that I'm not going to mention to you guys until they are open. And you guys will be able to do it, and it's going to be free for you guys. And trust me, when I say it's not like, oh, I'm going to give you guys free access to a fucking YouTube video. Like, this is actually going to be a serious... When you come to Miami, it's going to be a serious business, and you guys are going to get free access. Yeah, avoid the clubs, all that fake shit of rent a cars. Yeah, I don't fuck with any of that. Obviously, when I was in Dubai, I did rent a car, and I got kind of fucked, to be honest, because they tried to pull a big one off. But I'm not going to get into that. That day in the life vlog will be out shortly. It's in the works. It's still getting edited. I don't know. I think it will take another day or so, but it will be out. But yeah, I'm not about with the renting cars and shit. The rules are for spring break only. The bullshit that comes along with it. $100 parking fees. There was actually one morning that I woke up in Miami. So last time I was here, I think 5 months ago, I came down from my apartment and I had a Dodge Challenger at the time, right? And I go to the car, I'm like, shit, I don't really give a fuck about parking tickets. I thought it was hilarious. I came to the car and I was with my friend and he just instantly started laughing as well. There was 5 parking tickets of literally the same offence. He put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he put them spread around the whole round of the car. There's one on the windshield, one on the mirror, one on the back of the car, one on the wheel, because we've done this every single day. So he just had enough at this point. It was like, I give this guy a parking ticket every single day, and he's not paid it, and he doesn't move the car, so he gave me 5 in one day. We ended up paying it. I think it was like $3,000 of parking fines, which was quite jokes. It added up over the course of about a week. Yeah, Miami parking fines, they don't play games. It's a little expensive. The worst thing, I don't really care about the parking fines, but the worst thing is when they take the car. So you come down and your car's actually gone. Like, you think it's been, someone stole the car or something, but really a tow truck's came and they've literally towed your car to a compound and you have to pay $250 to get that released. They tow all of the time. All the time. Yeah, we're about to get taken out of break even here, and then we'll be done for the day, guys, and back on Tuesday. Are we going to get taken out? Why is it not taking me out of break even? I got stuff to do here. Come on. Just take me out already. 1 tick. Are you serious? 1 tick from taking me out. It's actually 1 tick, guys. 1 tick and it didn't take me out. I have places to be. I'd rather it took me out at this point. If it's not going to take me out by 1 tick and run to my second TP, yes please, give me some more money. If not, I got places to be. But to be honest, I mean, your stop should have been at that short-term high anyway, at 923, and you would have got taken out. I'm sure some of you got taken out. Bro, just take profit. I'm staying in the trade now. My stop's at break even. I'm just going to leave it there at break even. And it didn't take me out by a tick. So I might as well stay in the trade. Is it still respecting the 2 minute? No, so the 2 minute got inversed. 3 minute. I'm still going to stay in this trade. I mean, it didn't take me out at break even, so there's no reason to exit. How old you got to be for shooting in the States? I've only actually shot a gun once, and I don't know if you guys seen that video on my Instagram. I was in Thailand, and that's when I shot a gun for the first time. It was pretty mad, to be honest. If you shoot a shotgun, I know a lot of you already shoot guns before, but it was my first time, and I wasn't ready for the kickback, and I was like, shit. I hit the shotgun, and like I wasn't expecting the kick from the shotgun to be that much, but it was jokes. And I shot I don't know what type of pistol it was, but I shot the pistol as well. I don't know how old you got to be for shooting in the States, either 21 or 18, probably 21 to be honest. Not really too sure on that. But yeah, the range is sick though. You can also get a gun license. I want to get a gun license. If we inverse this 1 minute bearish, I'm closing out. If this 1 minute bearish gets inverse, I'm going to close out. You need a concealed weapon. Do you even know who you are? I know who I am, but I'm not going to start walking around with a pistol. You know what I mean? I feel like people who walk around with... Like, this is what happens in the UK. For people who walk around with knives, they end up getting stabbed by their own knife. You know what I mean? So... it's either, if you're concerned about like your security and stuff, then it's best to hire security to do the job for you instead of walking around with a knife. I mean, I'm not about that. That's not who I am. I'm not going to start fucking... I mean, if anyone's going to shoot me, just come shoot me, you know what I mean? I'm not going to start walking around with a pistol. Alright, finally, I can get on with my day. So, we've been taken out of break even, 50 handles secured. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We are done here and enjoyed that backtesting session yesterday. When we backtest on Sunday this week, I want to see more of you guys inside because we only had 15 people, so hopefully some of you guys will join the backtesting on Sunday as well. And that's it. Done for the day, guys. Right. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday for the AM session. I'm done for the day here. Plenty of trades that you could have capitalized from. I'm going to upload this stream on YouTube. And that's it.